Recently, at the end of last month, members of the Rockbridge County-based Stonewall Brigade dedicated a property that will one day become a park that's home to Confederate statues and monuments.
10 News sat down with leaders on both sides of the issue, and there is no doubt there is little common ground. Pull up to the property that is becoming the Lee Jackson Memorial Park, and there's no doubt what's happening here.
This project really came together really fast.
Inspired by events in the wake of the police killing of George Floyd and the backlash against anything Confederate,
Someone gave us that.
a group led by Brandon Dorsey, commander of the Stonewall Brigade, purchased about 2 acres of land adjacent to Interstate 81.
The real impetus for it has been just the general attacks on Confederate monuments, whether here or elsewhere in the country.
The group dedicated the park in late May, with hundreds of supporters in attendance.
I call it a place for us. It's a place where we can come and not have interference, really, from government trying to tell us what we can and can't think. We feel like we need a place we can rescue monuments, memorials, recreate ones that have been destroyed, and put them on private property where they're not chess pieces in the political game right now.
Dorsey says he hopes the park will provide a home for Confederate monuments that are no longer welcome in their original communities. He sees the area as a tribute to history, not racism.
I was really surprised.
The NAACP disagrees.
I think it is about history, but within the context of that history, there is racism.
Our primary goal is to educate. Obviously, with all these memorials, we get to interpret them as we see the history of them.
But if you read history accurately, you can't miss the fact that they enslaved people.
The park is not yet open to the public and may not be for 1 to 2 years. The timeline a bit uncertain. What is certain is that it's coming, and the issues that divided the nation are still present. John Carlin, 10 News, working for you.